Hi everyone, and welcome to day 11 of the Cabin Fever Beading Challenge. Today I'm going to be making this bracelet right here. You can see it's kind of has like a 3D effect. It's really cool. I like it a lot. And this one's a kind of weird one, so you're going to need about 6 feet-ish, 5 to 6 feet of your beading string right here. And you need to thread the needles, but then have one length be about, or one side be about twice the length as the other side. So I will show you how to do that. And there was somebody who's asking about threading a needle, so because my mom can't see good enough to thread a needle on camera, I will go ahead and show you that. So I'm taking my needles, I'm going to use these two up here, and you can see kind of, if it'll focus. Come on. Oh, there we go. You can see that it has a little bit of an eye, or like an opening, and I'm just going to put this thread through that opening. Oops. And sometimes it doesn't want to go, and you need to like straighten out the thread a little bit. I'm going to go back for that opening. There we go. And I leave a little bit of a tail, probably like that long. I just fold it over. So now my thread is on the needle. And I'm going to do that to the other side as well, because the string has two ends. So then the second end will also get a needle. Got my string through that little opening on the end. And here we go. I'm going to pull it down a little bit. There we go. So I've got both of my needles threaded. And I'm going to start by making this loop that I'm going to put jump rings through as soon as I get jump rings that match this color, or something that I think will look good with it. I'm thinking maybe gold. And I'm going to pick up 10 seed beads. So that means that I'm just putting them on the needle. Just like, I don't know. So I got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I actually picked up too many. So I'm gonna get rid of those extra ones. And I'm gonna cross at this last one. And remember how I said that I wanted one needle, or one string significantly longer than the other one? Here's where I make that happen. So normally I'd have this centered on the strings, but this time I purposely made one a lot longer. There, so now that we've got this jump ring loop set, I'm going to pick up 5 seed beads on each needle. That's 4. There we go. And for anybody wondering, I just kind of like dip the needles into the seed bead bucket and they get on. If you'd rather, you can pick them up and put them on individually. That works as well. I just think it's a little bit faster. And I'm going to get my 6mm pearl. I'm going to cross at the pearl. So one needle goes one way, the other needle goes the other. And these seed beads are size, I think they're technically size 12, but they look more like size 10 or 11s to me. So 10, 11, 12s, they should all work. Just as long as your needles are small enough to get on there. Okay, then I'm picking up 5 more on each needle. And I need one more on this one. There we go. And then crossing at another pearl. And then I'm just going to keep doing this for the length of the bracelet. Just gotta make sure it lays kind of flat. There we go. That should be good enough. Every once in a while you'll get a seed bead that is a very different size than the rest. I haven't gotten one yet. But if you do get that, just pull that seed bead off to the side and don't use it. There we go. Got my 5 on each needle, crossing at my pearl. And I think at this point you guys have gotten the point, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the camera while I finish this up. So now I've made it the length that I want to make it, so I'm gonna pick up 5 more seed beads on each needle. And when you're deciding how long to make it, I recommend aiming for like 1/2 inch, maybe a little bit more, shorter than you actually want it to be, because you gotta leave room for your clasps and your jump rings and all that. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And I'm going to cross it a seed bead this time. We're making that last this loop on the other end. And then I'm going to pick up 9 more seed beads. I find it easier if I get them all on the same needle. I don't know why I was scooping with both needles there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So I got these seed beads, the 10 seed beads on the string, and I'm going to go through it again, making like a little circle with my other needle. I'm going to end by going through this one seed bead on the top there. Don't know how well you can see it. Oh, you can see pretty well. Cool. I like it when I check to see what you can see, and you can see good things. And then to finish off the circle, my other needle is going to go through the seed bead in the opposite direction. We're just going to pull that all nice and tight. And I like to kind of hold on to it when I'm pulling. That makes sure that the seed beads stay where you want them to stay. So now I'm done with this needle, so I'm going to, or the string, so I'm going to knot it a couple times by just looping it around and making like a little knot as best as I can with just one needle. I like it better when I can tie 2 needles together, but this works. There we go. I'm gonna do it again. I can. Yep, there we go. And now I can thread it through and cut it off. Of course, it came unthreaded. There we go. I'm gonna just bury the thread a little bit by threading it through some beads. There we go, and cut it off. Bye extra thread. I'm going to take this other string that I still have that I didn't tie off. This should be the longer one. And I'm going to go through all 5 of these seed beads down here. There we go. And then through the pearl. And now I'm going to start doing these top diagonals. So I'm going to pick up 5 seed beads. And then I'm going to go through this pearl from top to bottom. There we go. And I'm going to do it again. 5 seed beads, top to bottom. And while I'm just finishing this up, I'd like to encourage you all. to go ahead and vote for our cabin fever beading challenge. If you don't already, or if you haven't been following us, it's a challenge that my mom and I decided to do while we're at home, not really doing anything. So we each make a bracelet tutorial every day for, well, it's supposed to be 2 weeks, but we ran into some technical difficulties and things. So we're doing 14 days with a couple of gap days in there. Our internet has been weird. I think it's because everybody's staying at home and just on the internet all day, and that makes it hard to upload sometimes. So we're each doing a video a day, like I said, and we're seeing who can get the most views and likes on their video. So if you like my video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and that way I'll get some points in the challenge. Our next challenge idea, I'll give you like a little sneak peek of things we've been considering, is to do like an outfit challenge where we'll like take a picture of somebody's outfit. Maybe something that somebody we know is wearing, maybe something I just randomly found on the internet, and we'll have to come up with some sort of jewelry, accessories type things to go along with their outfit. So if you'd be interested in doing that, let me know in the comments, because I love to hear from you guys. We also have other ideas for challenges, but we're just gonna, that's the only one I'll let you know the sneak peek of. And if you're not already a part of our Cabin Fever Beading Challenge Facebook group, I would encourage you to join and maybe share a picture of what you've been creating, whether you're following along with our challenge and making these bracelets, or if you are making different things. I'd love to see it all. And there you can ask questions about really any beading related questions, or you can just tell us about things that you discovered. And it looks like my string is running a little short, so I can tie a knot and tie another piece of string to it to make it longer. I'm not going to show you guys that. I'm just going to let you see. You can just keep doing this all the way up, and then you tie off your string up here. So if you've gotten this far before starting, make your string like a good 6 feet, and that way you should have plenty. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.